Hey there, I'm live again because I know Bubbles is working. Hold on, trying to get my chair closer to the desk because I know Bubbles is working, and if she's not having a busy night or if she needs reprieve from the crazy people, she uh this might keep her company a little bit. And I know that this whole weekend after tonight is gonna be work. So I'm going to get it in where I can fit in, get my coloring in where I can fit it in, and there's not really much else I can do today, so, where am I? Where's the chat? Okay, so, I'm going to do this. Okay, and just in case anybody else just wants some noise or something to keep them company, I'm here. Because I was gonna call her either way, so I figured, well, I could do it live. And so I did some more work in this corner here, finished this little thing. I'm figuring out, I kind of want sparkles on that, and I kind of want sparkles on the spider. So, let's see. I'm gonna, let's see, I'm gonna use the Ohuhu ones. I could use the other ones, but these were handy. They were right here, so I was like, okay. Could make them purple. I'm gonna make them red. I want to make them red. Oh, I haven't used this before. Scrap paper. Oops. That was more than I wanted. That's my blotter. I know, who knows? I may change to another book or something after, in this, but. Okay. Because tomorrow I'm going to be working on momentum. I'm just going to, start and not stop. So I'd rather do all of that, do that tomorrow. And let this be my kind of Sabbath. Even though I did do work today. It doesn't really work that way, I guess. But this is rest for me, so. I lost my picture. Okay. Kind of want music. Maybe I should put some music on. Because I don't know. Okay, that's his web in there, so. I think I will put that, what do you call it, I haven't played that stuff in a while. Let me do that. I miss, making loops. But there's no time for that either lately. Uh-oh. Minimal House. That's what that is. Playing. Okay. Oops. Those are nice and sparkly. Hey, G. Carrie. Nice to see you. I'm doing good. Having kind of a, I don't know, busy and chill day at the same time today. It's been productive and yet it's been chill, which is kind of nice. Been cleaning up from, well, my husband was cleaning up from the snow, kind of cleaning up out the roof and other stuff. And it kind of, it's only happened one other time, and that was when we got 7 feet of snow that we were getting leaks indoors in 2 particular places, and so we were dealing with that. And so we definitely did get a lot of snow because it only does that. It's only done that one other time what it did today. Weird. How are you today? I want to outline something. What was it? I need a darker color. I thought I had a darker color. Can't find it. No, that's not it. Yeah, find my pencil. Too many pencils on my desk and I can't find the one I want. Oh, there. Is that it? No, that's brown, I think. Let's take a closer look. Yep, it came back. I was thinking of you, Taylor. Although this is kind of dark. Can't tell which one it is. What is this one? Oh, that's kind of dark. I kind of like it. Oh, good. I finished with the bathroom. I just put the shower curtain back up because I had washed it, and that was kind of like my last thing to finish in there today. So. Oh, bless your heart. I did say I probably was going to come live tonight, and then I came live earlier, so now this keeps me honest. I am coming live tonight. Oops, let's see what I'm doing up there. I just get so fixated on a page a lot of times that, like, when I start it, it's like I gotta finish it. I don't know. Which, when I heard Ivy Pearl talking about having a whip, like trying to get a whip, I don't think that's, Ivy Pearl, don't worry about that. I don't think there's anything wonderful about having a whip. It really isn't. Well, if it happens, it happens. But I wish I had been able to do more what I do now and just starting it and finishing it, you know, as much as I can. I mean, I don't always finish every page I start still, but something that just feels better about that to me. But usually, if I have a whip, it's because I have a I've reached a point where I really don't know what to do, and I need more skill or more time to be able to finish it. More time in between to kind of think about what to do next, or I need the skill. So I need the time to get the skill and practice in other things before I go back to that page. So there's no shame in having whips, but there's also nothing special positively about having them either. So actually getting a lot done in this book, which really surprises me because, like I said, this was not a book that I really liked. But I also, it could be that I am growing in my coloring skills. So things that I didn't like, it's like, color that. I may have developed the ability to be able to do it, in part because I've gotten other tools like the King Art gel pens, watch other people, namely Ivy Pearl, using them, um, and other things. So yeah, I don't think I've finished any book that I have at all. Which I would like. That's one thing I'd like to do this year. I would like to finish a book that I have already started coloring in. So that's a goal. I don't know which book it's going to be. I kind of was thinking Kaleidomorphia because I was staying in that one a lot. Um, Also, that could be the first Kirby book I started coloring in, which was Color Morphia. That's another possibility. Who knows? It might be this one, the way I'm going with it. What's in between here? Oh, this is one. I was thinking, it's like, you didn't show other things you colored. I did this. Man, I did it really fast too the other day. And I used gel pens. After watching Coloring for Wellness, I, started thinking more about my gel pens and thinking how this book is really kind of appropriate for gel pens. And I got braver, and I said, okay, let's just do it. I want to use all my supplies this year, so I just went in and I did it. And I really like how it turned out. The trunk is my favorite, but like this part. And I just pushed through and I finished it like in a day and a half or something like that. Now I look at it. Did I color that? I need to do that. I didn't notice that part. I have to go in and finish that. But I tried something different for the background. I just shaded around it instead of, coloring the whole background. I felt like that suited the picture, but I was trying to get like the shading right. I don't know if I did or not, but it's not shading, but it's like the background or whatever. Not really meant to be a shadow, but just a different kind of background. And this one, which I'm kind of thinking I can call it finished. And the funny thing is, like I said, I kept saying, I don't like this coloring. I don't like this kind of coloring. But I pushed through and I kind of like focused on certain spots. I got a rhythm when I started doing these, and that made that move really fast. I got a, like one movement and then just kept moving through. And that helped. And yeah, I did the background. This is pencil with colored pencil, and I used some of the glitter gel pens, or the glitter acrylic pens in here. I think that was what I used, or gel pens. I can't remember which now. And then acrylic marker for this background and these two backgrounds. And I don't know if I'm going to do the outside or not. I think I may leave it like this, just like I did with that other one, the pink one. And I just noticed I got to do these things, but I'll come back in and do them another time. But that looks like that's the only thing that's not done on here. And I just noticed that. So I'm not going to rush to do it. I'm just going to just quickly. Yeah, these things up here flipped me out. All these tiny little leaves flipped me out. But, I don't know. I guess it was like at times when I just wanted to do something mindless for a little bit, I would just do it. I did them a little bit at a time. And yeah, so I mean there's probably more I could do with it, but like I'm not doing any more with it. Oh, his beak and his feet. Yeah, do that too. And I don't know, in this book I started with this one. I started putting when I finished it. And I kind of like the idea of doing that because it helps me to keep track of my coloring progress and how much I do in a month and things like that. And I probably should do this one too. And the other ones, and then I'll get back to coloring. Where did I put that pencil? It was just here. I just saw it. Wow, there it is. Oops, not 4. Hello. February. This was January. Ugh, this one. I'm gonna have to push through on this one because I don't like it. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. And if I'm gonna have to try to match these, I don't have to try to match these, and I may not match them. I may make them just a totally different color than these parts. It's just like just finish it, you know. So I guess I'm finding my way through this book. Hey, Blue Skies. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Super quick minute. Pink and red and purple. Pink and purple. red and orange. That's orange and purple. Excuse me. Should I have some more just straight purple, or should I use sparkles? Sparkles. I think I'm just going to. This is Johanna Basford Enchant. Oops, I forgot I took the cover off because it was getting on my nerves, slipping it back and forth. I forgot it's this one. Johanna Basford Enchanted Forest. These markers are here. Goodness gracious. So I think I'm gonna want to get into my crayons pretty soon. Since I got them. I got the 36 set. I'm so happy. And I want to color some dogs for Jamie's. Ooh, that was a good watch. Jamie's dog coloring collab. Ooh, that's really dark. Maybe we'll just do one. I'm thinking you can blend these too. So I kind of want to learn how to do that. I'm really going out on a limb here. But I've gone out on a limb for both pages, so like, why stop now? For the first time today, this is another order I had. I ordered from Piping Rock. They have herbs and essential oils and stuff like that. I've been ordering from them for quite a few years. And I ordered this blend they have, Vision Care. I can't remember the exact name of it, but it has lutein and bilberry extract in it. And then I also ordered bilberry extract capsules on their own because I read that they help with night vision and like not having glare at night. And I have a big problem with that. Like, I don't drive at night presently because especially with the LED headlights, it totally like it blinds me. Like, I see nothing but white. It's like just a wall of white. That's all I see before my eyes is white. I don't see any objects or anything, just white. And terrified me the first time that happened. And but I was reading on Piping Rock's website in the reviews that somebody was taking this bilberry extract and taking this eye thing that has the lutein and bilberry extract in it, and they said that it got rid of their glare with night driving. And I thought, oh, so it's kind of interesting. The last time I went to the eye doctor, it was like I think he was trying not to push a product on me, I think, but he just happened to tell me that he says, well, I take an eye vitamin, like I take it every day. and because there's nothing really like surgically or anything they can do just to prevent the glare thing. Um, I think he was like trying to tell me, but he didn't want to look like he was trying to sell me anything, so he kind of didn't like talk about it a lot. And I think he figures, okay, she's smart, she'll figure it out and she'll look into it. I think that's kind of what was in his head. He's so funny. And yeah, so that yeah, it was in my head. um I knew there was one thing I started taking, and I think I still have it, the Ocuvite. And I don't know, that didn't make me I think that upset my stomach or something. It was really weird, and so I didn't take it for very long. um so yeah, so I'm gonna try taking this lutein bilberry extract stuff, and see what happens, because I really don't like having to make sure that I'm home before sundown. It's like really weird. But I also don't want to, I want to keep my license. So I don't know how much sparkle can be seen in this, but it's, well, okay, that music is weird. It's got a beat though. I wish I could play Jason Lewis Mind Amend while I'm listening. I love, oh my gosh, he has a new one out that I think it was out 2 days ago, and then he uploaded it again yesterday because there was a glitch in part of the audio. And so I actually like played it today, and it helped me get a lot of stuff done. It just was, and it did uplift my mood. Not that I was in a bad mood, but it made me feel some kind of way better. And then the visuals on that video are just so gorgeous. All the colors, it's just wonderful. So yeah, so I posted that to my wall because while I was listening to it, because it just was really good. And normally I listen to like the more upbeat ones, that sound more like EDM and house. But this one was a chill mix, and it was really nice. Even nicer because of how it just really was relaxing. Because I'm talking a lot, so let me get rid of the music. What's this weird? I don't know what you're doing. It sounds weird. Okay, that's over. And then the other thing with when I was reading underneath the video as I was sharing it, I saw somebody who works with people with dementia. One of their patients, he was saying that one of his patients actually really likes that mix, and that there's like some kind of percussive instruments or whatever that like she does therapy or whatever with him with them, and her patient really likes that particular mix and always wants to get out those percussive instruments when that particular um, Jason Lewis Mind Amend video is playing. And I thought, oh, that's so wonderful. So there's something that they do, those videos do cognitively, that do help. I mean, I feel like they help me to be productive or whatever, and to focus. I haven't had strawberries for $2.50. What is it? A pint or whatever. And I don't know when. Probably like in 20 years. I did have strawberries in my yard too for a little bit, and they were really good. It was like a total accident too. It's just from throwing the scraps, after you cut them up or whatever, and you eat them, and then you got the heads and stuff. Just throwing it outside, and I wound up with a patch of strawberries. They were good. I don't know what happened to that line. Did I smudge it? Might have smudged it. Okay. Let us see. We're getting there slowly but surely. We're getting there. We're almost done. I don't think you can't really see any sparkle on there. But then I kind of did it backwards. Maybe a little bit. Okay. So there's the bottom. I don't know that I feel inspired to do the bottom right now, so I may go color something else. Excuse me. It's a little less drippy tonight, but then... Excuse me. Yeah, I'm going to put away pencils tomorrow, I think. And kind of do a start fresh. I'm not ready to do those yet. I'm not ready to finish this. I'm getting closer though. I don't know why you have that weird shadow. It's so strange. I don't understand. I can't get a good what do you call it? Visual on the desk. No more. I don't know why. That is it? Is it one? Well, now it's dark, but there's no glare. I'm still getting used to them. I haven't totally busted loose with them. I'm kind of looking for something I really want to do with them. A page I can just really Lego and have with them. I just was so I had to wait so long for them because I was expecting to get them last Saturday or Sunday, so that I could actually start playing with them, and then they took so long. It's oh brother. Maybe this guy. Got a sparkle on him. What color should I make the squirrel? Browns and oranges, maybe? They got this olive green in here, and I'm really longing to use that, because it's not a color you see that often in acrylic markers. I think I'm about to go in. Ooh, with that. And then see what happens. So if I do... Thank you. Yeah, I was trying to do the thing with the crayon underneath the King Art gel stick, but I couldn't draw anything right underneath there. And then I used one of the old Crayolas I have that's the metallic, and so it's kind of cool what it did, but I couldn't make it do anything consistently, so I kind of got to rehab the background somehow. And I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. Okay, so I want olive green. I know that. Olive green, probably orange. I want to use more of this thick tip. We're going top to bottom. See, I just start coloring and then figure it out later. That might not be the best way to go about it, but that's what I always do. Just because, like I said, I kind of feel free in this book because I said I didn't really like it, but I also feel like I'm not coloring in it like I don't really like it. But I kind of feel like if I mess up, it's like, okay, well, I didn't really like this book that much anyway. But if I color it in a way that I like it, then it's like I start to like the book. But I think I like it because I'm learning things from it, which I can do because I'm not afraid of messing it up. It's like, whatever. Try something new. Which I was thinking with some of these, like the big pictures like this, I would love to use the Hemi gouache in them and see how they work. But I am not, like I said, I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready, but I'm not ready yet for the gouache. I'm setting myself up. Get my brushes, getting extra brushes. Oops. That's like army green, more so than a olive. We're gonna make it work. The squirrel is brown. Squirrels are brown, so I guess army green's kind of close to brown, so it's, oh, whatever. Let's see what happens. Am I going to cover the lines? Am I going to try and do that? I just feel like I need more light. I need more light. I can't color like that. I need this other light. If I can find it. Where is it? I need this back. Even though there's just that wacky shadow. There we go. I keep using the small tip, but then I guess it's really no surprise because that's why I got them, was for the small tip. Yeah. It really looks brown, not green. How many should I do? Let's try lighter brown first. Can you get this underneath here? See, I always defer to the smaller tip because it's easier to manage. What is it? Is it drying to a different color? What is that? It's weird. Or is it because I have more than one layer? So I like that these don't do the, you don't have to shake them and you don't get the kind of big, sometimes that big blotch where it just like gives you a whole big ball of pigment. I like that about them. You don't have to shake them. I don't know how long they last, so we'll find out. Right now, they when I looked on the website when I was trying to get the name of them, make sure I had the name of them right, so if you went on Amazon, you could find them. They had like two or three coupons that you could clip with it, and I was like, oh, I don't think they were there when I bought them, unless they're just trying to get me to buy them again already. But if one of those coupons are for, buy, two or more Gravy products, I'm telling you that would be easy to do. I like Gravy products. Why does that one look so different? Hmm. It'll work with it though. We'll make it work. Tim Gunn moment. Wonder how Tim Gunn is doing. I haven't really watched the show that he and Heidi Klum had on Amazon Prime. I don't know you know, since it left, the what is it, NBC or whatever, Bravo. I don't know. I just can't get into it anymore. It's like the moment is gone. But I used to love that show. That was one TV show that I always made sure I watched was Project Runway. And Nina. If Nina gave somebody a compliment, child, I liked her. She'd tell you the truth. Oh, excuse me. This is like taupe. Do you want every color to be the same or not? I don't know. What do we want? Let's do something different. Since we started with that one color, let's keep going. I actually might be able to brighten up this color a little bit by, um, I'm thinking when I let it dry, to use a Derwent Lightfast or a Caran d'Ache pencil, because they seem to be able to lay down pigment on just about anything. And I can kind of play with the edge of this color so it kind of blends out from a brighter color into this. Let's see. Keep an eye on my time because I want to go to bed like kind of early. No later than 10. What other brown do I have? I have another brown. I don't know if I want to use it though. I think I'm going to stick with this one. That's too close. What's that? You get really close, which is nice. I think the size of the barrel really helps with that. And the length of the marker, too. Someone went over. Mm-hmm. So probably white for the cheeks. All of this part white. Can't believe February's just about over now. Only 1 week left. They do dry fast, like they say. Thank you. Oof. Only thing is, in winter, I like winter because I can wear sweaters. I love sweaters. But what I don't like about winter is I can't wear cute shoes. Not unless I bring them and change into them, and I'm just not about that life. No more. No. No. I want to be ready to run out the door when I'm done with work. I don't want to have to be changing shoes. Remember when people used to carry like the shoe bags? I don't know if they did that where you are. Oh, are they officially going out of business? Oh. I just remembered the name of the other place. I was gonna try to think of it when we were talking about fabric stores the other night. Sofro. Did you have a Sofro Fabrics? And then there was another name that they went under. They had two names. They were always in Sofro Fabrics was always in competition with Joann's, and then Joann's kind of won out. And now they're going out. Huh. Well, that's too bad. But from the sound of it, the way yours was there, shoot. Charging you, not delivering the stuff, and then making you wait for your credit. Mm-mm. Yeah, right. Wow. The end of an era. Going the way of bakers and fashion bug. Pay less. Oh, I could use the broad tip. Duh. Ooh, looks like it's a different color. How did it happen? Huh. Same marker. Pretty color though. I feel like I need to pay attention to how I apply it. Oh, you know what you check? That's not going to. Ooh, I hope that doesn't. Oops. Yeah, see, I need my technique. Oh no. Oh well. Here's hoping you get it. I hope you get it. Oh, that's weird. I don't know what's up with that. Huh. Why is this such a different color? Do we need to go over it with a pencil or something? Okay, let's keep going. see what we can do with these markers. It's the end of an era. It still looks like color. That's weird. We'll see what happens tomorrow with it. Makes me want to stick with the smaller tip, which I like better anyway. I wonder if I have to shake it up if I use the opposite side or something. Oh, that's really weird. Makes it look like he has on a half glove or something, like a sleeve. Yeah, my technique really sucks, I have to say. But that's one reason why I'm trying to work with them, because I know my technique sucks. I don't know how to use these things. Maybe I should tattoo it and it'll be that kind of sleeve. I'll put like little tattoo things. Give them a skull and crossbones. I don't know why I keep going with this green, but I'm kind of like hooked on it, I guess. I'm gonna make it work. Oops. Found another place for brown. And I do believe in using all of my colors. No color left behind. Use them all. Let's just, there we go. What's he doing? Bringing weed? No, it has too many leaves. Wrong kind of leaves. Just kind of too many. What do you call them? I don't know what you call them. Fronds. Oh, that's from ferns. Okay. I'm just going to keep doing this. So I'm definitely glad I got these because, again, they have a different kind of tip from the other acrylic markers I have. And sometimes, it's like one tip doesn't work well with something, but then another one does because of the shape and the diameter. So I'm going to make this one like that. not the other. I should use some more crayon in this book. I wonder how crayon goes on acrylic marker. Would that do something? I wonder. Oh, that's his arm. But then that is also the thing on these are. I don't know, whatever. We did that. It's too late. We did that. From another place. The brown. Yeah, that dried weird. Or is it kind of getting there? Huh. Feels different. Oh, oops. Klutz. Just call me Klutz. Oops. Okay, and okay, we're just gonna make it there. I made a new line. It's awkward for me to go that direction. Okay. Oh, Mr. Swirl. The tail is. There's another. I'm gonna do this at the end. Let's see where it's at though. I don't know. Excuse me. My nose is getting stuffed up. I'm gonna stop right there with the olive or army green. Oh, and see. I want to see something. And then I can't seem to break from these Faber-Castell blacks, but I'm always scared when I have to sharpen one. And I don't want that color either. I need a gray. Or what color? Oh. I don't know. I need brown and. Whoop. Will this work if I do this? Yeah, it will. I probably should use a different pencil. Okay. And dash. Here we come. Here we dash, here we go. What happens if I use gray? Can I use gray in here? See, we just went in. Just like ready or not, we don't know how this is going to look. We just went in. No, brother. This is how I do things, and it's like sink or swim. There's I really should have put this a little bit more. Why did I use gray? I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even know. The color calls me and I go in, and I don't even know why. My head says this, and it might turn out like crap, but it's like, oh well. And why am I coloring over the? I don't know. I can't even tell you. I guess because I just like color. I like color. Oh, we found more. More brown. We're going to see what happens. And if it turns out like caca, we will remember to never do this again. And we're brave with these bad boys. Little brave. Just a little brave. You know, I could have thought about making the fur look like fur, but there's already too much going on in there. So, oh, what are we doing? I'm just going to keep doing it. I don't know why. I'm just going to keep doing this. I might need to sharpen my pencil, though. It's really too bad about Joann's. And I think about 2 places I lived that the Joann's closed. The neighborhood I lived in my old city, the closest Joann's had closed there. And that was like, what, 25 years ago, I think it did that. And then the one here, there was one here and they closed. So I can't get a break. I was thinking I might be able to cover up that weirdness there too, doing this. Oh. The funky palette. Oh, my nose is getting drippy now. What the heck? I hope we don't have any snow in the forecast for a little bit, because I think we had enough. Although this is more like a typical winter, and we haven't really had a typical winter in 2 winter seasons, so we were due for this, but still, we need a thaw or something. A little bit of less snow, let things kind of melt down a little bit. It was really slippery driving home on Thursday, and it's because like they cleaned, the roads were cleaned up, but then it, you know, what's there like it's icy. Yeah, it was slippery. And somebody driving behind me in one spot, and they're like, "Why is she going so slow around this corner?" And then like when he turned the corner, didn't he go? Boop? It's like, that's why, buddy. I know how this corner gets at this point. So I took it easy because like you can wind up in the railing. I know it looks like it's clean, but it's not. It's clean, but it's slippery. It was one of those weird kind of slippery, because I could see how people would think that it's not. Because like when you know the roads you're on, you know how it gets. And I was like, mm-mm. And everybody feels like, oh, now I can drive. I can drive 75 in the 55. No, you can't, because you still got to stop. And I don't want you to stop in my front seat. That would be a bad day for both of us. Okay, after I do this, I'm probably going to, like, I don't know. I'm going to have to meditate on what I just did. Stand back and look at it. Or just go in with another color and say, well, just whatever. And I think right now I'm going to have to mute and blow my nose. Oh, one sec. Mute. So I wonder what other colors I could go with this. Well, I mean, I could go with any color at all because, like, there's no rules. Don't want purple. Don't want pink. Slightly thinking about orange. Slightly thinking about yellow. But it is, well, because it's like he's a squirrel gathering nuts. So, fall colors. So, probably red. Red, orange, yellow. Mm, I don't know. I may go over this gray a little bit with a brown pencil. I don't know. I don't know. Squirrels are grayish brown, so I think that must have been why it broke out with the gray. I could go and do that, but I'm gonna leave that white. I'm gonna make that white or whatever this leafy thing is. Yeah, this soul is messed up. You know what this reminds me of? This color with the gray and the brown. When I was growing up, and I don't know why this is, how this happened, but my grandmother on my mother's side, American from the South, always had a jar of asafoetida gum in water to give us whenever we had an upset stomach. And so my mother started doing that too. And I never knew what it was. We used to call it, when we were little, we called it asafoetida, but it was asafoetida. I think that's how you pronounce it. And it was strange to us as kids. It's like we liked it and we didn't at the same time because it had like this weird taste. It was only as not that long ago, maybe I don't know, not that long ago that I found out that's an Indian spice and that's what they have like in the flatbreads and other things, with the dolls and things like that. And you just like use a pinch of it or whatever powdered. And I've always wondered, how is it that the American side of my family was where was doing that, because they didn't know anybody that was Indian that I knew of, and I always wondered, how did they do that? I would expect that from my Jamaican side because there's a lot of Indians in Jamaica, but yeah, I East Indians, but I don't know how my American side got that to be a you know thing. I don't know where they came from. And why did I talk about that? Oh, because this color together with the gray and brown, it looks just like the asafoetida liquid that we used to get a spoonful of if we had an upset stomach. Looks just like this color. Yeah, I don't know where they got that from. There's nobody I can ask about it. How did they start that? It works too. And the reason Indians use it is like a digestive thing. It does something for your digestion. Okay, I don't know what to do with this part. I'll do that for now. I don't know what to do with it. Because that color is just off. Do I need to go over it again, maybe? With the other side? I hate to. So that might be something to be aware of with these. That the color, I don't know if I need to shake it so that the color balances or what. But this is like a totally different color. Oops. See, I can't go that way. I hope it covers it up. Yeah, I think it kind of did. Okay, so I can't do that one now. Where did these funky colors come from? Sing it to myself. I am wondering. It's like I colored myself into a corner and then I got to color myself out of it. That's what I do. That's what I do best. Dark brown, light brown. Dark brown, light brown. Yes, I want to do the sleeve. I want to do that part, but I can't do that part yet. Actually, this is what I want to do. Let's do this. Why? I don't know. See what it does. Maybe it does nothing. Now it looks blue. Ooh, that's pitting. Ooh, why am I doing that? Don't do the pitting. Don't do the pitting. Why are you doing that? Okay, I guess we gotta stop doing that. Looks like you got the pox. It's a squirrel with the pox. Oh, this mouse is moving around. Oh no, I'm stuck on this gray. Stuck on the gray. I guess I'm just kind of coloring over it. I don't know why. I wish that hadn't done that. Let's see. It doesn't look very. I'll color that up somehow. I don't know how. Going over it awfully soon, too. It's probably not a good idea. Well, we went over the whole thing brown. But I don't want him to be brown. Not brown brown. I want him to be gray brown. It's like it needs more color up in there. Strange wee squirrel. A little brown up in here. It's brown. So, where? Oh, that's like too, like. Maybe I have to smooth it all. Shall. I don't know if I meant to do that. I'm gonna need a Prismacolor to rescue me. Okay. Okay, let's try using one of these for this. And what color? We're gonna go light or dark? Light or dark? Oh, what color did I get in here? Yes! This is what I want to get in here. I wanted a darker green than is in the 36 set. And that was one that I ordered. So I need to get in here. Need to get a separate case for these. Like a little pencil case. There it is. I see you. Come to me. That's it. Let's get our brains off the fur. Do something else. Because if I stay on that fur, I'm just going to get like kind of frustrated. And if you're watching and thinking, there's an easier way to do this, I know you're right. It's just like, I just wanted it down. And why am I going so dark with this? That's what I got to think about. Why this green? What am I trying to do? Do I want to go inside with this? Are we going for all neutral tones or kind of muted fall colors or something? What are we trying to do? Where is this headed? Something I kind of to think about. It might be a palette I've never even thought of doing before. And that would be interesting. Okay, don't mess it up on the. It was okay before. Now you're doing all this extra. Because on the one hand, I keep seeing in my head, feeling in my head, you need to brighten it up, you need to brighten it up. And then the other side of my head is like, why? No, you don't have to brighten it up. See what happens. It's like not every palette has to be like bright, popping, colors. Sometimes you do just want to be laid back. You want a picture that's laid back. And I don't think I don't know that I do pictures that are laid back, so maybe it's about time that I did one. And now I want that to match. So let's go back for the green. I'll be able to do the. Oops, I didn't see. Where's the rest of it? I'm lost. That's kind of odd. Hmm. That's weird. It's backwards. Oh, really? Oh. Hey, Bubbles. Welcome back. As I do weird things with markers and pencils. Girl, I don't know what I'm doing. Don't know what I'm doing. Do you I want? Yeah. Weird things with markers and pencils. I feel like I'm gonna need a stand back moment with this to kind of see what the heck is going on here. What are we doing? What happens with that? Be careful though, because this isn't really like just going over it. Hmm. Shouldn't do that when I can't quite see. Kind of faking it. I'm going over the line. Just trying to get an idea of what's going on. What am I trying to do? What do I want to do? I don't quite know. Hmm. Yeah, the marker thing there is really like, oh. Try and clean it up somehow. Although, yeah, it's always introducing that, like, that kind of like third color that's it's not like it could be awful or it could be wonderful. Which is it gonna be? Hmm. Hmm. don't know. I just feel like all green for it, which seems kind of weird, but I just can't seem to. I need to be seen. Uh-oh, are we about to go for another color? I'm about to do it. Do. Ooh. Sitting back and looking at it, thinking. This looks like one of the weirdest pictures I've ever colored. I wonder about this. No, old ochre. Old ochre. Ooh, that looks more like, well, maybe it is ochre. I got another one of these. I think I did. I think it's gonna really look like fall. I think maybe that's something that I'm after, and I don't realize it. Might be crazy looking, but I'm gonna finish it. Just call me the creator of crazy palettes. Do we have, oops, ooh, not moving. I can't put that there no more. Oh. It's not really cold. Orange. Are we going to do that? Go orange and do the fall thing. Use this little piece of paper underneath here to see. Orange is orange. Orange might not be bad. Why do they look the same? Let's do the lighter one. We just went in third color or fourth. Ready or not, we just went. It was like, okay, we're committing. Fall. Kind of messy with it too. It's kind of backwards too, but hey. And you know what? I'm making this orange too. At least some of it. Because we can. Just know I'm no pro with markers. Not at all. So, in case you're wondering what you're seeing, why you're seeing what you're seeing, that's why. That is why. Okay, I like the orange. So now I want orange inside. And I'm like, you know what, since I have this guy here, she's on borrowed time, this little Faber-Castell black edition. She lost her tip several times. By non-coloring means. Mm-hmm. I don't want too much. Getting a little crazy with the orange. Don't want it to take over. Red. I want red. I want kind of a pale red. Do I? I'll put the red underneath so it doesn't take over. It's kind of like a. Too many pencils on my desk. I don't know how I feel about that red. But I guess we're going to leave it there. I don't know. And I guess we're going to make another one. We can always turn it to orange if we don't like it. But see, now I'm looking at these leaves. I want them to be red too. Well, I think I got over the adding color hump. For better or worse. I could make these sparkle. Use the gel markers and then the sparkle glitter markers. Take people's eye away from the, I don't know, whatever's going on underneath. I try not to use them for deflection, but sometimes you just gotta deflect. Worst case scenario with this red, cover it up with the marker. And make it orange or green or something. Ooh, that's kind of weird. I don't know how I feel about the red. Red takes over. I prefer the orange. You know what I should have probably done is done this up there. But I don't know. It could be changing. Aw, thank you, Jay Carey. You see how clueless I am now when I color. It's like, I don't know what I'm doing. It's like, oh. Well, it might work to have red on the bottom, red on the top, but I really like that color the most. These little tiny things. I'm finding a way to manage some in here, which is they're the thing that used to always bug me about these pages, but finding a way. So tiny. It's hard to. I'm just. It's rough. I said I didn't need any red, but I'm just gonna do it because I don't know what else to do. Trying to find the lines later because I don't know. Okay, I think I like that better than red. And I just realized underneath here is probably brown or his fur. So I'm just gonna hide it like that. So then maybe I can do this part like I did that. I need my Prisma. Yellow. Yellow. Oh, that's gonna do it. I don't know if that's gonna do it either. Let's see what happens. Okay, that kind of did what I wanted it to. Okay, now I want more red. Red with the ochre. I need a tip on that. Uh-oh. Here's a snowplow. Is it snowing? Is it icy? He might have been dropping sand. Hmm. All these little tiny spots. Here we go. Oh, I have to sharpen this and I don't. Maybe this is got stuck. How do you get stuck? Okay, this must be the one that I used for the Faber-Castells. Because they're triangular. That seems to be working for it. Hopefully the tip doesn't fall out and prove me wrong. I hope not. Oh, see what I mean? Like that. Oh, brother. I don't know what I used that on these. Because this is just not. I'm not happy with it. It's not happy. So now we're going to try the, what do you call it? The to-go. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. And I'm probably, yeah. That's what I did. I got some pitting right here, and I don't know why, the paper or whatever, but oh dear. That's how bad. I was like, oh. Okay, that's not a good vote for these guys. Like, it's like I can have them as long as I don't sharpen them. I do love the way they color, though, but I don't like. Unless I can find what. I must have sharpened them that much when I used them before. Break. Okay, I know that doesn't like it. I know that one doesn't really like it either. I only got so many sharpeners. I got a lot of them, but what's going on in that one? Oh, I heard that break. Okay, this is not looking good. Yeah. Oh. Maybe we can retire this rug. Okay, that did it. Yeah, I think I'll get a. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling my way through this. I'm feeling my way through. But like I said, I'm not like I'm not the skilled one at markers, but trying to watch folks when I can, but I haven't really lately. Yeah, I'm just playing, but yeah. See, there's something about this part that I like where it did that, but like I'm not confident with how I can. Make that work for me and make the hair look like fur. Oh. I feel like there's potential for that there, and I'm not sure. No. But again, because like this isn't my favorite book, so I feel like I have the liberty to screw up in it. If I screw up, I have the liberty to play in it. Although I'm liking the colors on this better. Yeah, I did a little bit like in like on the edges, and I did it like in here. I used like, for some reason, I used gray. I used two grays, this one, then this one. And I kind of liked what it was doing, but then it was hard to be consistent with it everywhere. Like, and then I got the pitting on this, which might be because of the paper, not the, nothing else. So, yeah, trying to figure that out. It looks like it pitted there too. Not sure what's up with that. I don't know how to cover up his arm. It looks caca. And we really might have to give him a tattoo to cover up this spot. He's gonna need a tattoo. Um, I'm not sure. Like, it feels good in spots. And then, like, I went over with dark brown here, but then there was another spot where I went over with the brown, and it was really like scratchy. But then yeah. But then here it was smooth. But then I was using different. Well, yeah, the Karen Dash pencils, the Pablos, they were smoother on top of this than I had the Faber-Castell Black Edition. I used one of those browns, I think, and it wasn't as smooth. And I'm probably going to do it some more, use it some more on here. It's just that I like up here because I don't know. What I found with the marker, actually, you might not have seen that part, that the one side of it, the blunt side or the bigger nib, was a different color than it was coming out a different color than the narrow nib, which was really strange. And so I had to go over this again with the narrow nib to get it to be the same color, which was kind of weird. So let's try this with the, like, I feel I can shade over the marker with it. More than that, I'm not sure. I did a little more than that in here, but if it were all open and not in this enclosed space, I don't know how that would look. Because I kind of tried to do, I don't know, I kind of tried to do that up here, and it was kind of odd. But that might be in part with how my, let's try it now. Because I do need to fix this spot, because I don't like how it looks. It looks really weird. I need to somehow make it blend with other parts. Okay, well, that went over really nice. Like, it was very smooth going over it. So, and I think I kind of noticed, like, with the Karen Dash, like, even with the other picture, using the, in this book, using the Karen Dash or the Derwent Lightfast, They seem to go over acrylic markers better than any other pencil. That's what it seems like to me with my limited experience with it. Because I think I used the Caran d'Ache over acrylic in another picture, and it was also very smooth, which is why I went to it when I went to that picture, and kind of why I'm going to them now. So I kind of did it like unconsciously, like I do a lot of things. But yeah, thinking about it, yeah. Um, okay, he's almost starting to look like normal. That helped because that was really freaking me out. That gray up here, but now the brown that's up here is freaking me out because it looks kind of weird, like out of place, like too defined, not blended. And I gotta find my blenders. That looks darker. I need to blend that more, I think. It looks kind of weird. Why? That's probably my fault. Okay. Okay, Mr. Swirl. What else do we need on you? That was more than I thought I was going to do. That's for sure. Okay. Dark green around this guy. Probably should sharpen it, but not ready yet. Just turn the pencil around. Yeah, and I'm going over acrylic on this too, because that's what I did. I did the outside of this. This dark green is all the acrylic marker, and it is going over it. Ooh, you know what I need? I need that Cretacolor sharpener. Do this. Yeah, I have to bind that too. So my eyes going fuzzy. And for somebody, I sure went live a lot this week, but it is random. You never know. Might be none at all next week. Not having to travel, that like actually like not having to leave the house for work, that did something. Because having to travel makes a whole another story. Okay. what I found, like with the white acrylic markers, actually, they fill in, right? But they don't try to cover another color with them. It's like Posca pens. That's why I wound up buying a bunch of Posca white pens, is because markers, is because nothing really, the acrylic markers, regular acrylic markers will kind of, but like then they wind up just failing. They just don't do it. But the Posca markers, they do it. So, but the white acrylic markers are good for filling in space, which actually, while I'm thinking that, I should do that. Huh? I gotta do that with his face. Let's use this way. Whew, that is very white. That is white. Ooh. Do you have a light gray? Maybe I should have done light gray, but I can probably pencil that in. Probably should have paid more attention. Oops. See, this is why I'm always using a smaller nib, is because I'm too much of a... That's good that the Toolyards do. On my list. Someday. When I get through all these other ones I have. Which at the rate I'm going, I don't know. Might be sooner rather than later. I need to save my pennies. And what's on the inside? Is that... It looks like more there. Why does it look like I missed some? When I know I colored that. Pretty sure I did. I can actually see. I have to use the thick one. Oh, here we go. Going through again. Trying to be consistent. Okay. Ooh, that white is white. While we're at it, we might as well do his hand. And his feet. I don't even know. Is all of it? No, their feet is actually gray. Shoot. Oh well. Same color as their body. Oh well. I'm a cat squirrel. Oh, I gotta do underneath there too, don't I? We're not done yet. Trying to remember what squirrels look like. I can draw over that line. Oh, that looks so white now. And then why does it look whiter than this part? How can that be? How can that be? I'm getting confused because now they got this line. It goes above, but Like, why is it above and then I don't understand that, but we'll figure it out. Well, that was way more of this than I thought I was going to color, that's for sure. This was not a chosen picture in here. Although I was eyeing some of these big critters for using the acrylic markers because I thought I could, it was a big enough space to kind of really play with the markers. So, yeah, it's very white. Okay. I'm going to use this one. I don't know if I'm going to try and go in with a pencil and make his fur look like fur. I'm kind of tempted to do that because of how, the two-tone thing with the arm. But I don't know how I'm going to do that. If I do that, I don't know. Can't help it. Got a shade. I'm also thinking about the fur thing. How can I make it look like fur? Okay. Heard the plow again. Oh no. Let's see what it's doing outside. I'm gonna have to look at a picture of a squirrel because I don't know what all this is going on here. Is there too much going on? I don't get it. Got too much going on, Mr. Squirrel. Oh, that's like blue. Yeah, neutralize that. Goodness. I don't know how to neutralize it. It's really bright. Neutralize. I did. That helped. I don't know. I have to do for now. I'm gonna have a little lip. There we go. Boy, that white is really white. I wonder. Thinking about how to make him look like fur. Like if I went in with the white acrylic marker, even like the nice smaller tip one, like this one, where I can kind of like do like I can kind of do small hatch marks if I make sure it's the paint is thinned out enough. If I could actually do that and like I don't know, this sounds kind of scary. I got limited space to do it in, so I would only be able to do it on his arm for the most part, and his head a little bit. But might it be worth it? I wonder. Well, it's a question. I don't know, that white is so white, I may have to go over it with like a little bit of beige or something. Because it's really like, ooh, it's nice, but it's like, wow, brighter than everything. Okay, what else are we doing here? What's that green? And why did I lose? Was there a line here? Because it seems like I lost it. I'm going to put it back in, kind of, sort of. Oh, there's another one of those. One upside down. Oh, what color are you going to be? Oops. I really need to sharpen this pencil. Plus, I have a feeling I'm going to go into overdrive and not be able to go to sleep until midnight. Oh, there's this thing. Oops, that goes all the way. Oh, that's attached to that. I just realized that. Just like, it's not sharp enough. Ooh. Really? Oh, that's hard. It's super narrow. Like that. Don't know how effective that is. I'm trying. Ugh, might be making a mess. Some of the lines are just so narrow. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Stand back from him a little bit. Lean back from him. And look. Yeah, he's gonna have all white in his tail too. Good job. How are we gonna do that? Let's go. Let's finish his feet. Actually, squirrels have like claws on their feet. He's missing his claws. At least I think they do. Mm. So now the tail. Transformation of life. Oh boy, this is gonna be something. Let's move the top. Well, can't use that part. What is under here? Besides pencil. It's a crayon. It's a crayon. You hear what I said? It's a crayon. It's a crayon. I just realized that I recently that I say crayon. It's a crayon. It's a crayon. Wow. This is a lot. This is why I usually don't like. This is a lot of, man, trying to get between all these things is crazy. It's crazy. Why you do this to us, Johanna? In between all these tiny things. Mm, okay. Tennessee, Tennessee. Hope all this dry because my hand's going on it. Mm. And not just one side, but two. Okay, I'm bound to go over the line somewhere on here because this is crazy. It's a lot. going to leave off on this side. Oh my gosh. This guy, we're going to ignore the white in there. That's going to be just all leaf. Forget that. That's too much. That is too much. Too much, too much. Okay. So I think we got all of those spots. I think. Unless I want to do this, which I might. I'm gonna. Did I do that part? I don't know. Let's not go that far. Okie dokie. Then another thought, what if I actually outlined everything inside with the Posca pen? What would happen? Would that be weird? I don't know. That would help the white blend better, maybe. Okay. Since we committed to making his feet white, even though I don't think squirrels have white feet, they also have claws, and they ain't got that in this picture either, so I'm gonna break a rule. And what else? Oops, not green. Or not gray. This is white, and the eye is white, and that's black. No, this is like a golden kind of color, isn't it? Let's see that now. So don't forget, I think it's a gold kind of color. I never looked a squirrel in the eye before. That sounds scary. Okay, I saw that black. Where are you at? I saw ya. Where you at? Where you at? These pencils are going all in their holes tomorrow. And all my desk. I did see the black. I know it's here. I know it's here. Color his eyeball. I guess we're gonna have to wait. What time is it? Oop, 10:04. Oops. I'm supposed to be in bed. It's orange. Orange and orange. I might want to use that back here. Why can't I find that black? There it is. There it is. I found it. Even though it's kind of like not priority, but so the green goes around, it goes up to where. Oop, I just found something else. What's that red? Okay, I think I gotta go. I really need to go to bed. Do I want? Wondering what would happen if I added another green. But that's kind of like a bad green to add. However, I'll put this one in there just so it might be kind of like an undertone or something. For the darker one. Hey, Mary. Let's get ready to head out because I need to go to bed. I got a lot of work to do tomorrow. I just kind of, because I couldn't do anything else tonight, I just felt like, well, might as well come on and color. It kind of like tips it into some strange spot right there. I don't know why I did that. And I have to go check on that window that was leaking. Let's see where that pot is at. Hopefully the or tray or I don't know whatever you call it that I put underneath to catch the water. Gotta make sure it's still catching the water and it's not overflowing. I don't know what's going on in that spot. What did I just do? I messed something up there. Hopefully the space will be all dried out outside tomorrow. Free of snow, so it won't leak anymore in the window. You know what? I need this marker again. I gotta go over that. I know, I can't believe it. It's like almost 3. Like I just got lost. I got lost. But I started this page and worked on. Did I work on the other page a little bit? I think I did. And then I moved on to this page and I worked on it way more than I intended, which is kind of good, I guess. But I need to get off of here. It's weird. Yeah, I feel like I need to tone down that white, but if I put white inside here, like outlining, maybe that will balance it out. So I'm going to think about that a little bit. a lot. But that's a lot. I did a lot. I wonder if I should make that. Should I make that red or orange? Okay, I can't stop yet. I'm still trying to balance out the colors. Still keep thinking about it. I'm gonna do it before I. Sometimes if you stare at something too long, you can't see it anymore. So, I think I'm getting to the point where I need fresh eyes on this and not. I'm staring at it too much. So you can't really see it. Yeah, I needed to do that. It needed that. Okay, so I'm gonna head out. I gotta go to bed. Thank you all for joining me tonight. And if you see Bubbles, tell her I had to go. And trying to make sure as I take my phone down from here, it doesn't like everything doesn't tumble. Okay. So thank you all again for joining me again tonight. Have a good night. What's that? Oh, what's that? Where'd that come from? Okay. Bye bye. If I can figure out how to get out of here. I am sleepy now. I can feel it. I'm tired. Woo. Take care, everybody. Thank you, Jake Carey.